Hey guys, this is Ray Savino from RTL Paranormal. We are located in Williamsburg, Virginia, and this is my group, RTL Paranormal. Let me tell you a little bit about them. This is our case manager, Tracy.
Hello.
I'm the cute one, Ray Savino. And these two are Wendy and Wolf. They are new members of RTL Paranormal. They are our sensitives, or they're Native American seers. So let's see. Let me get back to some of these questions you guys have. What led you into ghost hunting? Good question. For me, I had an experience when I was living in Pennsylvania. I lived in a efficiency apartment, and a lot of things started happening in the apartment. Windows were opening, TVs were turning on and off. Whole Ouija board incident. It's a long story, but basically that got me into wondering about if there's an afterlife, if there's spirits and ghosts. So, what about you guys?
For me, I was a little girl and I could see apparitions flying around my ceiling light. And, yep, just like that. 3 of them. And I also saw my grandmother at the foot of my bed one night, who passed away when I was 2. And so it's all my life, it's just been something that's been there. So this is just normal for me.
And can you two explain exactly your experiences and what exactly is a Native American seer?
My name is Wendy Traveler. My native name is Kalunya Howie, which means she carries the sky. So I actually have had gifts all my life since I was little. My mom had them specifically with dreams. If we dream something 3 times in a row, it's a premonition, and it's has always come true. I've been seeing spirits since I was little. A seer is an ancient term for one who sees and speaks to spirits. So I use all of the clairs to recognize spirit. My strongest one is clairvoyance, which means clear seeing. And I am a traditional native guide to spirit, which means I guide people to their souls by way of spirit, and I do that in a variety of different ways. And one is as a seer. And for as long as I can remember, I've been seeing spirits and talking to them and receiving messages from them and helping them. And it's completely natural to me.
I'm Matt Traveler. My native name is Tashunga Sapawankan, which is a running black wolf. I am a mixed Native American, and I too have had gifts since I was a child. Used to see a lot of things that I really didn't understand, and it took my father witnessing me seeing something to say, "Oh yeah, you see those things?" So yeah, it was it's been an ongoing thing, and as I've gotten older, my gifts have definitely gotten stronger and more finite, thanks to my beautiful wife, and then 2, just opening up to new situations that we've been coming across, which has been quite amazing. So.
And I also got to tell you, they're like disgustingly cute together. It's very nauseous, but it's adorable. Now, the other questions you've asked are, what are the tools and devices that we use during investigation? We use all the same devices that you see on the TV shows and all the little paranormal groups like ourselves use from the TV shows. We use K2 meters, digital recorders, camcorders, spirit boxes. We've also been doing, I'm a bit of an audio lover. I love reviewing for EVPs and stuff, so we've been using different types of apps. One is called an Echo Box. It's a type of spirit box. We also use something called a Phasma box. What they do basically is they have some word or sentence banks, and when you're doing your EVP sessions and you start asking questions and stuff, if there is a spirit there, it'll use the banks to respond to you, or if they're strong enough, actually their voice will come out. Those are the theories behind the apps. And recently I just came from Pennsylvania doing private investigations at a few places, and I have to say those apps tend to work. I've gotten specific answers to specific questions. It is so creepy how accurate some of this stuff is, so I'm going to continue using them. Also, we use dowsing rods, pendulums, psychic abilities.
A
difficult.
So we basically use a lot of stuff. We don't lean toward one or the other, but what I would like to, what I usually like to do is use everything and then see what happens if it attracts, if the energy in the room is able to attract a spirit to communicate. It's even better for us, especially when I'm reviewing audio. So yeah, we use pretty much everything we can. We've used toys in case there's a child spirit. We've actually found an app that we can use that actually has children's voices on it, so we can use during our sessions to see if the child's voice will attract the child to communicate with us. So it's always fun to find these new things and new ways to try to use and incorporate into your investigations and stuff. So where do we search? Actually, I don't discriminate. I'll email everybody, whether they have paranormal story or not. I'm more, I think I can, the group will agree that we tend to lean toward history, or especially our local history. We love all the stuff that is around us. So, I'd love to find places that have no or little paranormal history whatsoever, and try to turn the skeptics of the people that work there that are skeptical into believers, and we've done that a few times, I would say.
Yep.
So yeah, we travel everywhere. We've done businesses, private homes, museums, bed and breakfast, churches. So we've done it all, and we're going to continue doing it all. So that's why you got to pick us. Now, what makes us different, besides the founder being a fry short of a Happy Meal?
Yeah.
We are not your cookie cutter paranormal group. We are not like the TV shows. We like to have fun, joke around. I find passing gas jokes to be hilarious. We like to have fun, but when it comes to investigating the paranormal, we're very serious. But we don't do anything the same way as everybody else. And I think that's why RTL Paranormal is, very successful in the Hampton Roads, Virginia area. So, that's one of the reasons why I think we're so a little bit more popular than the others. Is just because we tend to make the guests feel at home, make our clients comfortable. So I think that's one of the main reasons why we're different from the other groups.
And plus, we're big on giving back to the community.
Oh yeah, we do a lot of fundraisers. RTL Paranormal has been doing fundraisers for a long time, and it's just our way of returning, saying thank you to the people that were allowing us to into their homes, their businesses, the museums, the parks. So we do fundraisers to help with either restoration cause or a fundraiser or some sort of cause that they're into. We've raised money for school supplies, we raised money for certain historical places. We've raised canned goods for local food banks, clothing for the homeless or the people that are less fortunate. We've raised school supplies for the public schools one summer. So we do a lot of stuff to give back. So we're going to continue doing that as well. Now, here's our favorite question. Does anyone here, one of them crazy people that have psychic abilities? How about you guys? You guys want to fill them in?
What do you want to talk about? Which one?
So I am, like I said, mixed native and white. We call them rainbow children, meaning white people that are, or non-native, I should say, that are spiritually connected to Mother, into the spirit realm. The gifts that I work with, I'm, like I said, an ancient term is seer. How does that work? I mean, how do you really explain it? It's hard to explain it. I've had the gifts ever since I was little.